Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. We are here with Clash Royale. In this episode of Everything Royale, we're going to go over a nice deck. This deck here should be easy for everyone to use. It only has one legendary, and that being the miner. Other than that, it's a smooth playing deck. Very low elixir costs, so you'll have a lot of fun with it. All right, so let's go right into it. Alright folks, so we're going to show you 3 replays of this deck. This one here, we're going to be going against the famous balloon deck with the baby dragon and the lightning. We've seen that a lot in lava loon decks. So right away, you got to drop down the goblin gang to try to see if we can get some cheap hits in. Unfortunately, they dropped down the baby dragon, so it forces us to defend from behind the tower, giving us a little bit of some protection while we shoot at it with the musketeer. We'll bring in the knight and drop down the minion horde so that we can take out the mega minion. That fireball wipes us out. At that point, we'll bring in the miner with a clean hit. So the idea with this deck is obviously you're going to be using the knight as a tank and also the miner, because the miner has, you know, good amount of HP and it can provide great cover for the musketeer, which does a lot of damage when not being targeted. All right, so right there, we're looking good. We're up ahead in this match. But we just got to be a little bit careful, especially since now we have an idea what kind of deck they have. So there goes the balloon again. We're going to play defense to take it out right away. We'll use the regular minions. At this point, what I wanted to do is either bait out the zap or the fireball so that we can go in with the same push again with the minion horde. Now we're going to go with the battle ram, and we'll back it up with the minion horde. So if we do get hit with a fireball, it could be bad. However, we'll bring in the miner in there, and we're going to eat up a lot of that attack. So we'll get that tower right away. On the other lane, we're going to go in with the goblin gang, and there goes the fireball that we were baiting out. So now our miner is going to be able to hit against the tower and do some damage. And we'll drop the musketeer from the side because we already know that the fireball was thrown out. So the musketeer is going to get some damage in clean. Alright, so now we're in double elixir time, folks. Critical times here. That mega minion is putting in work on my minions. We're going to distract that mega minion with the knight. We'll use the minion horde to take out the balloon. And there goes the fireball. So now we can go with our miner up there. And we're going to follow it up with minions to take out this baby dragon, since it's locked in on the tower. That Ice Wizard did a great job of melting it, but that's an even wash from the elixir, so it's not a big deal. Now we'll take out this balloon again. Musketeer's putting in work, and yes, folks, I finally have a maxed out musketeer. If you've been following this channel for a while, you know I've been doing that, trying to do that for a very long time. There we go, Muskie's putting in work still. Now we'll bring in the battle ram. Lightning is just gonna hurt it a little bit. We got the goblin gang, game over. Drop the good game down there because that's what we do. Alright folks, so here goes replay number 2. We're going against Dark Legacy from the clan called Peru. What's going on? And while we wait, you guys notice I'm growing out my beard. This is for No Shave November. Definitely want to bring awareness, you know, to the health of men and women. You know, cancer is very difficult, you know, obstacle that people face in their life and unfortunate to have to deal with. So, you know, anytime we could bring awareness to that and try to find a way to help, it's something that we should definitely try to do. All right, so now we're taking out the Night Witch and the Executioner. All right, so there goes the Battle Ram. Miner in the front provides it a tank. Good job with that tornado. Forces the miner to hit the King's Tower. Good job. Got to give credit where it's due. We'll bring in the minions from behind now that we know the tornado was out, but they have zap. So remember, the beginning of the pushes is to find out what cards your opponents have, and then remember what they are so you can bait them out. All right, so now we're building up our elixir count, folks. There goes that Night Witch again. So we know that the Knight's going to be able to take her out with no problem. We just got to focus on those bats and that giant that just got dropped down. There goes the Muskie. Muskie will do damage from afar, while the Knight will rip away, and then we'll drop the Goblin Gang from behind. Since everything is targeted on the knight and the muskie. Bringing that miner gives us some more time to push up. E-Wiz is locked in on that tower. Now we can bring in the battle ram and the minions and push our way up again while the muskie is still being protected by multiple troops. And we'll bring in another muskie because we already know that they threw out whatever they can to stop it. That P.E.K.K.A.'s gone already. They dropped down the zap. We're bringing the miner now to go against the executioner while the spirit goblin is being tanked. Battle ram from the side. Not necessarily the greatest move. I was trying to get a little aggressive there. Doesn't always work out. Good fireball on the minion horde. We'll bring in the other minions now because we know that they're not going to be able to get hit unless that zap comes out. There goes the goblin gang. There goes the zap that we were expecting. P.E.K.K.A. gets taken out. Bats get wiped out. Knight dropping down to get the executioner. And now we're rolling. We could bring in the musketeer now. We pretty much got this match. 8 seconds left. We got one tower already. The tower that needs to take down still has a good amount of HP left. And that's how you roll. Good match again. So we're going to go into one more replay, which will be the third one. And we'll show you how it fares against a pretty similar deck. Lately in the ladder, I've been seeing a lot of these decks. I know Clash Ash broke it down on what he's been seeing lately in the tiers. I can agree with him. The Giants and the Wizards are very popular in from 38 to 4,300. And that's pretty much it. All right, so we're going to save up our elixir again. And again, we'll drop down the knight. So we see that they have minions. And there goes a giant. So right there, same thing we did last match. We use the goblin gang to attack whatever's not focused on the knight and musketeer, and we just clean house. We gotta get rid of that princess, and we shall move forward. Bring in the miner. The miner now is gonna tank the knight, which is tanking the musketeer, which means we're doing a lot of tanking. And this is not a bad basketball team, folks. We are playing Clash Royale where tanking is okay. And we'll drop the muskie again. So now we kind of got like a split 3 musketeer push going. And we're going to get that tower. Move with it. All right, we'll let the towers clear out those level 11 minions without a problem. So now we got to focus our push on the left-hand side and still defend as well. But I mean, at this point in the match, this is a pretty good advantage. All right, so there we go. We're moving forward with the battle ram. It's going to get a hit in. Boom. Drop that miner in there. Snuck it right in. You didn't even see it. We're going to get that tower. And that balloon is something that we need to pay attention to. So we'll bring in the minions, and we're able to do that real quick. So we got their tower down to a good amount of damage. And they still have a princess. So we got to take that princess out because she can do some incredible work from a distance, obviously. So we'll bring in the knight. Smack it away. And we can just like sit back now, enjoy the double elixir time, and just like either be aggressive or work our way into it. And that's exactly what we did. We're bringing the battle ram. Knight's working. At this point, it looks like the opponent might have quit. I could be wrong, but we're going to go in aggressive regardless when we're dropping everything. So easy victory. And folks, yes, I know it was against a level 10, but again, like I said in other videos, I can't control that stuff. I'm just going to play ladder matches, and whoever I'm paired up against is who I'm going to battle. All right, so that's it, folks. So you see the deck worked pretty well. Had about 5-6 victories in a row with this deck. I showed you replays of 3 of those that I thought, were pretty decent. Gave you a good idea of how the deck really functions and how to use it. So what's most important is that use that miner as a tank. And we didn't really see any elixir collectors in these matches, but they are around in the ladder. So you can always use the miner to take out the elixir collectors as well. But if you don't see one, then use it as a tank. Sneak it in there in front of the battle ram. Sneak it in there in front of the knight. And have your musketeer from a distance doing work. So then that's it, folks. So as always, appreciate the support. It's your first time checking me out, then you guys already know. Hit that subscribe button right there. And if you enjoyed the content, then hit the like button. That's how I know if you guys are feeling it and if I should do more. All right, so this was Everything Royale episode 13. Peace out.